Hey, welcome back to Zenith Lifestyle, everyone. I'm Selby.
Yeah, I'm Glenn. How are you?
Today we're going to be talking about the transformation that we went through, moving away from the standard Western diet, and what was the biggest key points and factors and hints we have for you guys for trying to transform your health for the better.
Yeah, great, Selby. Well, we'll just jump straight into it. So the biggest single factor that we did to make the biggest impact was remove sugar. So I'm not talking just about table sugar, Selby, I'm talking about all sugar. So we're talking about processed foods that have sugar in it. So anything that's in a box and it has sugar, whether it says low sugar, added sugar, it has sugar in it. And so that's the biggest thing, understanding that we're not just talking about some spoonfuls of sugar, we're talking about all the sugar. But clearly we're not talking about the sugars that is in whole foods such as vegetables and fruits.
Yeah, like we're talking about your refined sugar cane, not your fructose if you have it in your whole food.
Yeah, that's right. Not just sugar cane, you know, it could be beet sugar, it could be high fructose corn syrup, you know, anything like that, Selby.
Anything that's been refined and taken away from the whole product, so you're just getting the one material from it.
Exactly. So we're not talking about sugars in a whole food that you would eat. So anyway, moving on from that, just so you understand that little concept, that was what we did. Everything that's had sugar added, had refined sugars, table sugars, foods that were in a box that are just packaged and processed, full of sugars. If you look at it, it says carbohydrates, it might say 30 grams, and it'll say fibre, 0 or 1 gram, the rest is sugar, okay? And that is what's doing the damage. So we removed that. We just went into the cupboards one weekend. There was a hole in, everyone in the family was in this to you know, the moral support, everyone's doing the same thing. It's so much easier, you're not out there on your own trying to do something. Clean the cupboards out. Selby will tell you.
Yeah, like when Dad first said to me, we're going to be changing the diet, cleaning it up, because he noticed that he was just starting to put weight on. It wasn't going off, he put more and more hours working out, but it just wasn't going to get the weight off, because as you would know, if you check out my other sugar videos, any more than like 5 grams of sugar will turn off your fat burning hormones for 24 hours. So generally everyone's going to be locked into that same position, especially as you get older and you have less fat burning hormones. You're just going to be stuck in a continuous stage of putting more weight on.
Exactly right, Selby, and you won't outrun it, you won't exercise it out. I mean, I've maintained a fit, healthy, active lifestyle my entire life, but I noticed that, yeah, the weight was just coming on, the waist measurement was increasing, and oh, well, you know, maybe I'm a bit slack, just got to work it a bit harder. That made no difference.
Yeah.
The simple solution was sugar. Remove that sugar, massive difference. So basically, Selby, you know, over a 3-month period, I went from being, okay, so I'm 184 centimetres tall, that's 6 foot, and I was almost 90 kilos.
Yeah.
So I was 89 kilograms. So we're talking metric here, not sure what that is in pounds.
Yeah.
So 184 centimetres, 6 foot, 89 kilos. In 3 months, just by removing the sugar, I dropped 15 kilograms in 3 months. And on top of that, I just maintained the same exercise routine. I didn't exercise less, I didn't exercise harder, same routine, just cut that sugar out. And we did add into the diet green smoothies.
Yeah, that's a very important factor. We'll touch more on green smoothies a bit later, but you need to, when you're cutting out the sugar, you need to increase your nutrients, because your body, we're missing out on a lot of like, yes, daily servings of fruit and vegetables. The general population just isn't hitting that marker, as you would know clearly from yourself.
That's right, and the nutrients is what Selby's talking about. A green smoothie, it's got a few fruits in it, a lot of vegetables, dark green leafy vegetables. It's a whole food, blended up, it's thick, you can drink it, it has all the fibre, soluble fibre and insoluble fibre. Unlike juicing, which takes away that fibre, fibre is what fills you up, goes through your digestive tract, it's very healthy for you, helps your probiotics, it gives you that full feeling. The processed foods, have a look at the fibre. No fibre, sugar and salt, it's laden with that and no fibre. We need the fibre. So green smoothies really increase your feeling of fullness. You just have a glass in the morning, maybe one at smoko time, talking about 400 gram glass. If you wanted more, you drink more, but you found that you didn't need a lot, you drink that, you'd have a lot of energy, great nutrition, and it just turned the health around quickly and simply without much fuss.
Exactly, and you start to feel it so much better. Like within the first few months, you can notice the differences. Your sleep gets better, your energy levels increase. It's just, even your skin complexion becomes more lively. Like when when you're on a bad diet, your whole body shows you've got toxins, or like it's all trapped in there, and you've got to really clean your body up. And when we cut out sugar, the biggest thing for me I found is like a sugar addiction. I wasn't a huge sugar eater, but it's in, unfortunately, all of our packaged foods. So giving that up, for me, I found a bit challenging, because you're always getting cravings and wanting that chocolate or the biscuit or something like that, because when we eat sugar, in fact releases a dopamine effect in our brain, which is what makes it so highly addictive.
So addictive, and exactly right, and you touched on about the addictions, the trigger points are the really big thing.
Yeah.
And just a certain activity, driving a certain path, a certain time of day, your brain just has a trigger point, and it just indicates you, oh, let's just go and have that cup of Milo, let's go and get that Mars bar, let's go and have that iced coffee, or whatever it might be that you have. The trigger points are there. You have to overcome those trigger points. Some people like to incorporate a cheat day or whatever. We had no cheat days. We just went, no, we're just cutting it all out. But look, if you need to have a cheat day, if you've got to ramp it down slowly, you can't just do it one hit, that's fine.
Yeah.
You just have to realise what they are.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't count calories.
No
counting calories, no books, no diaries, it was just straightforward and simple, easy life. I didn't have to get a book out and write down what I ate. Yeah. We just, none of that, no counting calories, just ate what we needed to eat so that we felt satisfied. We didn't overeat, which is another thing. You should only eat 80% full.
Exactly, because when you're eating and you got to be chewing your food
at least 100 times.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole lot, but if you're eating food that's like so dense, you've really got to chew it and break it up, otherwise in your digestive tract it's just really bad for your body.
So that's right, Selby. So if you don't chew your food thoroughly and you're sort of just eating it down really fast, you'll tend to eat a lot more, you'll tend to overeat. Yeah. But the more you chew your food, the less you'll eat, because you'll start to set off those signals in your body that food's coming in and I'm starting to fill up and I'm starting to feel satisfied. The green smoothie is great. Okay, there's no chewing involvement, you just drink it down. The blender's already broken the cell walls open, all those nutrients available. You can drink that down, but it releases all those nutrients into your body, I don't know, with 15-20 minutes. You've got all that full nutrition going to your body, but there's so much fibre that you feel full for hours and hours, and you are full and you don't run out of power.
That's the thing when it comes to your standard diet. If I was to go make up a big sandwich or a burger or something like that, it's basically got zero fibre in it. So you have to eat so much just to fill up your stomach, and you'll be getting hungry within a few hours of that, eating that burger anyway, where if you have a green smoothie, it's full of fibre, it'll just last you half the day.
That's right, and even if you don't have green smoothies, just increase your consumption of fruit and vegetables, and you'll find you can't eat a lot of those because they're high in fibre. They've got a good source of energy, and you'll be satiated, and you won't find yourself wanting to snack. You'll be overcoming those small addictions. So just backtracking a little bit with sugar, it's a zero nutritional value.
Yeah, there's nothing in sugar that our body actually requires. That fine sugar, like your white sugar or brown sugars, it's like 100 grams of sugar is strictly made up of just 100% sugar. There's no potassium, no protein, no vitamins or minerals. Unlike if you just went and had a piece of fruit and it has the fructose, it's got all the other vitamins incorporated.
Minerals and fibre. So the sugar's pure calories, empty calories, convert straight to fat.
Unfortunately, yes.
You know, so quickly, if we just had a couple of look at my little cheat sheet here of the measurements and the changes that I did. So I started out 37-inch waist, which is 94 centimetres. So if you look at your, and you go from a height, 184 centimetres, and you put that into a BMI calculator, it's 26. So that's actually overweight. 25 is cut off. Some people don't like the BMI weight because they say it doesn't count for muscle. Well, you know, not everyone's a bodybuilder. Yeah. Another accurate and probably even better calculator you can use is waist to height ratio. There's also weight to waist to hip ratio. So the waist to height for myself, a ratio before we started was 0.51, which is, the cutoff is 0.5. So it was just over, it was 0.51, but clearly, you know, I was over on two different scales I was over. So then after we've made this change, come down to 33-inch waist or 84 centimetres. So we're talking a 4-inch drop in size or 10 centimetre reduction in waist. That's a considerable drop. That's 2 sets of clothes I had to go and buy, dropping down. So that put me down to a BMI of 20.
Yeah.
Right, smack bang right down there in the healthy weight range from 26 to 20. So that actually gives me then a ratio, waist to height ratio of 0.46. So now you're under a 0.5 cutout, so 2 points.
So as you can see, by just cutting out the sugar and increasing your nutrition by your vegetables and fruits, you can start to improve your health dramatically, and even in a short amount of time. The longer you go, the whole lot better, but it's just steps at a time to really improve your health. But otherwise, thanks for joining us on this episode. We will have more videos out there about steps to improve your health. We'll have some videos on what to put in your green smoothies and why sugar is bad for you. And you can check those out if you want, but just remember, if you don't care about your body's health now, it won't care about you later. Have a great day, guys.